Well, we've taken the decision to end automatic early release for all long-term prisoners. That means prisoners sentenced to 4 years or more. Now, ultimately, we want to get rid of it altogether, but this is the important first step we're taking. And the rationale is very straightforward. If a prisoner is sentenced to a time in jail of more than 4 years, then they have committed a very serious offence, and the expectation should be that they serve the entirety of that sentence in prison. I think that's what victims would expect, and in my experience, victims have found it very difficult to understand why somebody sentenced to a long-term sentence for a serious offence would automatically, regardless of their behaviour, regardless of their admission of guilt or otherwise, that they would automatically be released after 2/3 of their sentence.
The impact for a victim of crime can be wide-reaching for people who have experienced crimes at the hands of a long-term offender. For many people, it is issues to do with emotional support that they require, practical support and information, but understanding the criminal justice system and working through the myriad of people and agencies that are involved in that system is really distressing for people. And once a sentence is passed, people believe and quite expect that that offender will be in jail for that period of time. When that's not the case, this can exacerbate their recovery in terms of providing additional trauma to them.
Well, I think it does send out a serious message to potential offenders. If you commit a serious offence, then you're going to go to jail, you're going to go to jail for potentially a long period of time, and you'll serve that sentence in jail. That should be your expectation, so don't commit a serious offence. And to victims, it sends a message as well. It says if you are the victim of a serious offence and the perpetrator gets sentenced to 6 or 7 or 8 years in prison, then they won't automatically be released after 2/3 of their sentence. The expectation, unless the parole board decides differently for good reason, is that they'll serve the entirety of that sentence in prison.